Well, I had the good fortune to be part of a dual enrollment program when I was in junior high school. I didn't know that's what it was. And also to work as a director for an alternative high school that used dual enrollment as a way for students to earn their high school diploma and college credits at the same time. And just saw the transformation in myself, in these students.
I'm from a very large Mexican-American family in California, fourth generation. One of the single ways that we have advanced in the state of California is because of our educational attainment rate, like in my family. So this has been a really important project to me.
Dual enrollment for equitable completion. I see it as a learning effort that is using both qualitative and quantitative research methods to explore a really critical question. And that's how 10 high school and community college partnerships that are really committed to advancing equity for historically underrepresented and excluded students, how they work together to ensure that students are engaged, these groups of students are engaged, participating, and successful in dual enrollment and beyond. And when I say historically excluded or historically underrepresented and excluded students, specifically we're speaking about Black, African American, Latinx, Latina, and students from economically disadvantaged backgrounds. How are they engaged and supported to be successful in dual enrollment?
So students shared that dual enrollment offered them the time and the space to transition to a more mature and responsible classroom. So they listed out all the ways they developed these learned behaviors that help them stay on task, prioritize, use a calendar, engage in activities, visit professor office hours, really get engaged with their own learning.
We found that students had on both the high school side and the community college side, when compared to their non-dually enrolled peers, often did as well, if not better. And so really helped these students to be confident in their ability to be a college student, to be prepared, and to really understand what the expectations were going to be for college and to meet those expectations.
I'm meeting with this administrator and she says to me, dual enrollment offers college rigor without college shock. There's so much research on transfer shock and college shock and how your grades slip, at your first semester, it's really overwhelming. And just that struck me, basically that match of what the students were saying, that alignment between what the students were saying, what she was saying. That was my aha moment of bringing it all together, triangulating all these advantages.
How do we reach back to our feeder high schools and work with them to develop pathways to our institution, early as possible, so that students see that we can provide additional training and education that could be useful to them? So really thinking about how do we do outreach to reach those students that aren't on our campus, but that are in our communities and attending our feeder high schools.
How can it be a stronger anchor and offer even a stronger bridge to help them cross into higher education, knowing that the system is so tough and it's so expensive to pursue higher ed nationwide, but we're speaking about California right now.
For Vision 2030 to increase dual enrollment as part of a completion agenda for the California community colleges, how can we be sure that the partners have this necessary financial and technical assistance support to do this in a way that is going to do more good than harm? I think this can't just be random acts of dual enrollment. This has to be strategic programming and supports that outline pathways from the high school to and through the college. That's what I really hope for. And I want us to do more to understand what that would require and what that would look like.
For more information and to explore the findings, visit r-d-p-consulting.com/DE4EC. Check out our video, DE4EC, equity in action. In this video, we take you inside DE4EC sites to hear firsthand from leaders, faculty, counselors, and students about their experiences and best practices. Real stories, real impact. Stay connected, sign up for our newsletter, or follow us on social media to be the first to watch.